Good morning for everyone. In this case, we're going to talk about the narrative script and technical script in our academic space of video art 2. This topic is very important when we plan playing an audiovisual product, especially when we are going to create an experimental product like video art. In this case, we are going to start with the narrative script. The narrative script for this exercise, for this class, we are going to take like example Finding Nemo. The first thing that we have to consider is the idea. The idea is going to tell us the story that we have to tell, or that we are going to tell. In this case, the idea is the stability of Nemo and parent-child relationship, Dad and Nemo. The second thing that we are going to consider is the premise. The premise is what the film frames. For the reason of the essence should remind us to the premise. All essence need to remember us the premise. The premise in this case, for this example, is no one knows what you want until you lose it. That is the premise that we found, or we find in this example, in this movie. The following step is the storyline. With the premise, we can begin to tell the story in a single line. For example, let's consider the structure of the simple sentences. Subject plus verb plus complement. Subject plus verb plus complement. In this case, I repeat, the subject might be that the verb, he loses his son, and the complement, he travels to the end of the world to find him. That is the simple storyline that we have to have clear to begin the argument. That is the following step. The argument is the previous step to the preparation of a script. In this step, we must write the story in 2 or 3 paragraphs. It's like a resume. Then we have to do the hero's travel. The hero's travel need to, or the hero's travel helps us to organize the acts. In this case, we have 3 acts. In the first act, we have the idea. We have to show the idea. So the idea must be raised and the characters must be presented. In the first minutes, we have to present the characters. In the second act, actions and reactions are present until reaching the climax. The second act is the longest act because in this act we are going to explain the rest of the story until the climax. And the third act, we have to explain the end, the outcome. So after we have the narrative script, we are going to continue with the technical script. I forget that the narrative script, when we are going to do the narrative script, we can find a template with the information organized. In the technical script, after having the narrative script, we must build the scenes, and we have to use the technical script for create, execute, and edit the idea. We have similar or a specific template we have that we can use to do the technical script. It is an example of the technical script. There are many similar templates that we can found in the internet, but in this template we have the scene. The technical script is divided into scenes. So in each scenes we have the planes, we have the description of the video, we have the description of the audio, and we have the time that we are going to use in these scenes or in these planes. Maybe sometimes we can put a storyboard in these templates for help us in our planes, in our real making movie. So that is the explanation. I hope that it was being helpful. Thank you.